One of the biggest milestones in my career, especially for myself, is so I have a company called Underground Advocates, also known as UGA, right? And the whole premise of the company is to provide and advocate for the underground, which is the independent creative. You know, underground, we use that more so like in the hip hop terminology, where we tell you whether you rap, you sing, you dance on a cardboard box or tell jokes till people's hearts stop, we got a place and a space for you to express your creativity. The biggest milestone that I could recently say that's dope is we've now created this new series in service of promotional marketing tours for artists to do international runs. And we just had done it in June 2024 and December 2024, where we had about 5 to 6 artists on each run and brought them overseas to France to be able to do radio interviews on major known platforms such as like Skyrock, Generations FM, and do big concerts and shows and meet amazing, impactful individuals in other parts of the world. That has been a beautiful thing because me touring as an artist for all of these years, it's like I've just been planting my seed everywhere for these connections and just to establish them and to where down they bear fruit that can give back to others. And like that is the biggest milestone for me because it gives back. And that's what matters at the end of the day. Like I've done some dope things, hit some big stages, but the biggest thing is to being able to have moments where I've seen others experience just at least like an inkling of like what I've done. And it's really humbling and just it's fulfilling. One of the most rewarding parts is the seed that's planted that you don't know what it's going to grow into, but you know it's going to be something good. Because there's moments when I've met individuals who came to our shows and I'll see them just hanging out like after them and they'll be like, yo, I met my best friend at a Frank UGA show or something like that. And just now we think about what's the dynamic of a best friend to just even earn that title, like especially if you really understand the value of friendship and then those people you can count on and to know like a space that I was fortunate enough to be the vessel to provide through the Most High. It allowed these two souls to probably reconnect because probably they twin flames who just came back, and I just set the foundation, you know, for them to do that. And then also artists learning certain things about proper music etiquette. Like me and my bro Tech, we are big like advocates of stop rapping over your vocals. Like it's and when we say vocals, it's not like like if you have a show mix with the chorus and some of the in and outs and ad libs, that's different. But when you just rapping over your mains, it's such a distasteful thing. It cheapens your quality. It cheapens the experience for the fan, whether they know it or not. But we know what we feel, and you know, like certain people try to make up like the dumbest excuses, like if the venue is unprofessional, so I'm gonna be unprofessional. Like that's a representation of yourself. Why would you do that? You know, and just having moments where artists would be like, yo, I ain't even know that. And they'll come up to us and be like, yo, you inspire us. Like things of that nature, just helping preserve certain important milestones and just etiquette within the community, providing spaces for individuals to blossom relationships. That is an intangible feeling that I can't even express on how it feels, but I just know it's very euphoric for myself. So 2 memorable moments in my career of being on tour with established names and entities would be these 2 I could think offhand is Immortal, Technique, and Tech Nine, right? Tech Nine, I did shows in Cleveland with House of Blues, like sold out stuff, and just seeing how the functionality of his team and how efficient they was, and then you know in the background story of how Tech Nine is like the most successful independent artist, right, ever, right? Just how he had that vision in himself to build this conglomerate of strange music. Just watching it, I like to watch the mechanics and understand the inner workings of anything that I'm a part of or anything I have an interest in, because I just want to know what's the fine ticks and everything of that. And then the other moment I could think of is Immortal Technique. I also learned the giving back aspect from my big homie, Good Time Slim, who is a part of a group called The Circle, which was signed to Viper Records with Immortal Technique. And the crazy thing is, so this will probably be a little bit of a long story, so I apologize. My boy Smooth, who created UGA with me, like when we used to run around New York, constantly, I will always keep a backpack with me with clothes because I didn't know where I would be probably in the morning. Like, that's just how we was just living life. Like, we just end up over here, and at least I got some clean drawers, like, you know. And it was one time I linked up with him in Harlem, and we was at like Viper Records, and he was in front of like Mortal Tech spot, and was slimming them, and like Poison Pen, the homie CF, he was like, yo, Tech and them is going on tour. Yo, you want to go on tour? I was like, yeah, I'm down. Like, when we going? Now. And I was like, oh, I got 3 days worth of clothes. I was like, after that, I don't know what it is. Like, we just gonna figure it out. Like if I gotta hit a sink and do the wash, I'm gonna do it. And we hit like a couple spot dates. Like, that was like the Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Slim really vouched for us, like, cause Immortal Tech, like, and I completely understand. Like, he was like they really was like, yo, these my young homies. I want them to be taken care of. Like, they really doing their thing. And he's like, cause if they come, I gotta take care of them. And like, I can't not like make sure they good, and not knowing who we are as people, cause we could have been some hotheads, and things of that sort. But the fact that they vouched for us, and Tech took that opportunity, and then I know Slim actually sacrificed his set so I could perform my single on all of those shows in front of those sold out crowds. And just things like that right there was just like, yo, you did not have to do that. And I didn't know Slim that long. He knew my boy Smooth. Like, that's how I met Slim. And because like he just knew the bond between me and Smooth didn't even want to do a song. He was just like, I'ma just hype you. Like, and it was, and just that, the fact that people wanted to just look out for me, is like, I can't not make sure I continue that trajectory. And what's so ill is Slim's son just started rapping, and I've been putting him on shows. And it's just like, and he just came up to me recently, and he was like, yo, this is ill, bro. And just wanting to continue that, because I just want to make sure that I can be a reason for people to say there is still good in the world. Yo, it's Frank Knight, again, also known as Frank Nissa, and you are checking out 24/7 HH.